Welcome back, everyone, present here as well as watching live. We are back again. We have Pat Grivet with us, who's presenting for us
Hi.
now. She's from London, originally from France, if I'm not.
Yeah, I am.
She's an illustrator and a motion designer in 2D and 3D both, and she'll be talking about her journey from 2D to 3D, and will also be showing how she creates animation. And
Yeah.
she's gonna take us through the process and the workflow.
Yeah.
Take it ahead, Pat. Also, if you want to download the assets, please download them. These are the assets created by the artists, so you can download the assets and play around with their work. Thank you. Take it ahead, Pat.
Yeah, thank you. You good? Okay. Okay, we can get started. Hi, hello. So I'm Pat Grivet. I'm an illustrator and motion designer, 2D and 3D. I am French, as you can hear the accent, I guess. But so I've been living in London for almost 10 years now. A bit of background. I started as a graphic web designer like a while ago, working for a web design agency, creating website from scratch when Flash was a thing, if you can remember. I started freelancing following the boom in motion design, and I specialized in illustration for motion design, mostly for explainer video, digital content, TV or commercial. Then I moved in London because all the best studios were there. I mean, they are still there, and I've been lucky enough to work with a few of the best, and now I'm part of the amazing motion design community. So I've been starting to play around with 3D a few years ago. I wanted to adapt my work in 3D, and also I wanted to learn new technique. And thanks to COVID and the lockdown, I had a lot of time to practice. So I would say I'm still a beginner, but I'm learning by myself with the help of a lot of tutorials, and mostly Maxon, obviously. And so that's why it's like super overwhelming to be here today with you. Thanks, Maxon, for inviting me, and thanks, Karen, for the organization. I'm going to show you my showreel. So it's a mix of 2D work and 3D work. There you go. There you go. Okay, it worked. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to create a frame like that not everything, we don't have time, but like how to create like a quick animation that loop and is like fit very well for Instagram content, for example. We're going to focus on the little character, and I'm going to show you like quickly how to create it and how to rig it and how to maybe animate it. So step one, the style frame. So we start with a 2D work. So I usually start with a quick sketch. This one I have, it's not a quick sketch, but I have a sketchbook. So when I am looking for ID, I just pick one. So here you go. Then I go to Adobe Illustrator. Hi guys, they're there. And so I create like a quick turnaround. So we have Jody. This is Jody. So it's like very basic shape. So you can see already it's going kind of simple to modelize and animate. Same for the background. So we have everything in place. And at the end, I add the colors. So at this step, we know already what we want to do. Also, if you work for client, you want to validate this step. So it's going to save you a ton of time for later. Now the character. So this is like a quick turnaround. I'm not going to go through all the process of modelization because you can see it's fairly simple. I'm using only basic geometry that I put together. Like the only part that need more time to modelize at the end. So because it's like it's more complex. So now what I do, I use always the same one for my type of character. Is ready to use. That saves me a lot of time for later. And so this is a composition of the character. It's like the Lego method. You put like everything together, and so it's like super easy to animate. It's not coming from one block, So it's just for this type of very cartoony character, I think it's working quite well, and it's very easy to animate. So the next step is a fun one. I'm going to show you like two methods I use to animate the character. The first one is like super easy when you want to do like a very quick animation with like a very simple movement. It's enough. And the second one is using like the classic method, using joint. You want to create a skeleton and do all the work. So we are going to switch to the software. Okay. So here we have Jody. So I'm using Redshift as a render here. So I'm just going to show you like very quickly. So like the organization. So you have the model. You have like it's all organized by folder. So if you want to animate it, it's already ready. I don't know. You want to move the hood. You want to move like the head, and already you can give your character a bit of life. It can do like and also you can animate in a very easy way. Like for the arm, I'm using bend. I'm using a deformer. I just put here, and so it's like you can animate this way. Like if you want to, it's just you say like hello, for example. For only like again, only the end are rigged properly. So I'm not going to show you that now, but so I just had to copy paste the end in my modelization, and so it's ready to use. So we have, okay, this is the first method. So it's very simple. I think like everybody, like if you are a beginner and you want to have fun with a character, it's very easy to use. Then we have, I'm going to show you how to create a rig from scratch. So we don't need this one. Okay. So we have our model here. It's like here. So just I already did it, but I put apart like the element. The element I don't. Okay, it's here. Like the element I don't want to be rigged, you know. So we have like I don't know if you can see it very well. We have like the hair, the glasses, the eyes, the hood. And also it's easier if I want to change them later. So I'm just going to hide them for now. And we have our little character here, and we are going to put our rig here. So you go to character, you go to joint. This is your base. You put it here, and we are going to use this view. And what you want to do, you want to put it in your base here. So I'm going to unselect the subdivision so we can see better. Then you just follow like creating a skeleton. Here we have the waist. Here we have, you link everything together. We have the torso. We have the neck. We have like the head somewhere else. You can change it later. We have the top of the head here, something like that. You want to name everything. It's like super important. So we have the waist. We have the torso. We have neck. Here we have head, we have head tip over here. Now you want to create the arm. So you go to character again, you create another joint, and you want to link it to the torso. So you place it here. So see, you just have to place it at the like rotation point. It's over here. And same again, you follow the articulation, like the natural articulation. I mean, for a human, after you do whatever you want. You go to the wrist. You go to the end. So I'm just going to create like one finger just for the purpose of the demonstration. And you want, okay. So you have something like that. What you want to do, you want to move. This is the elbow. And is the left side, so you put L. It's very important to precise that. I'm going to show you later why. You want to move the elbow a bit over here, maybe more here. For the animation, it's just like it is better. And then you name everything. Again, shoulder L. You put not like that. So for the left side, yeah, you don't forget to put L everywhere. We have a finger here. And we have fingertip here. Okay, so you should have something like that, roughly. And a nice thing to do, like if you want to create the other side, you're not going to do that again because it's just like a lot of time for nothing. So what you want to do, you want to select all your left parts. You go to character, you go to mirror tool here, and it's over there. You check the option, the direction, the option. The naming here is very important. So it's going to replace all the L by R for right side. Weight, we will see that later. And then you just mirror. So you have your right part, already done. So you should have something like that. So I'm just going to show you. We're not going to use this one, but I'm just going to show you like the final result when it's well done. So you have like all the fingers, and okay, you have the skeleton. So know what you want to do. The thing is, like the skeleton is like it's just like alone. It's not. It is linked. You want to link. Here you go. That's why. So yeah. So like the skeleton is not linked to your model, and so it's kind of useless at the moment. So what you want to do, you want to link the skeleton to your model. So what you do first, you take your model here and you connect everything. So where is it? Is here. You connect everything. So now, and you hide the original one. You don't need it now, but you keep it if you want to make some change. So now is only one piece linked together. And you want to select all your joints over there. And you want to select your model here. And you want to bind everything. We have 62 joints. I content them. And I don't touch that usually. And now, if we did well, that should be working okay. So yeah. So now the skeleton is attached to your model. But as you can see, we have like some problem. It's just not really moving like we want. It's kind of okay, but you want something better. So after that, you have like the very long work of weighting the thing. Can I do that? Okay. So what's happening here? Like this is a weight map for your model. So that shows the parts that are linked to each joint. And you want to rework on that. You want to make them super clean, to animate the way you want. So how do you do that? We are going to put back our character in the original position. You just go to reset, bind pose, okay. And we are going to use for that we are going to use the weight tool. I have a shortcut here, B, so it's easier. So what you want to do, you just I don't think we need that. You just select. You are just going to. Let's say we want to work on the torso. So for now, it's moving this way, which is not that bad. But you want to say it's going to affect all this part. So you just paint the part that is interesting for you. And you have, it's like a very long process, huh? I'm not going to lie. So and you can test. So nose is, is going to affect all this part. Like let's say for the shoulder here, you doesn't want to affect. You want, it's affecting this part. You don't want that, so you can just unselect. I also have a technique. I mean, maybe there is better technique, and I want to know. But I'm using the selection here to isolate my elements. So here we isolated the nose, and we don't want that. Okay, like for example, here, like all the skin is isolated. So if you want to work, let's say if you want to work on the leg, for example, where is it? On the knee, it's just easier now because you don't have like the the sock and the shoes and everything, so you can just like paint over. You can also work on your selection, so you can isolate this part, and so you are working better. So what I do usually, I just create different selection for every part. And when I put solo here, I can just like work on them separately, and so we have something easier to work on. I'm not going to show you all the process because maybe it's a bit boring. So at the end, but I can show you the final result. At the end, we should have something like that. So this is, the character is fully rigged. Can we see the heat map? So if you want to see the heat map, you need to unselect the subdivision. So you see, like every part is very clear. You can check also here the color. And so now you can animate your character the way you want. So, and you can play around. I put back the element like the hood and the glass, so I can move them if I want. Like same for the little bum. I don't know if the character is jumping. It's nice to be able to do that. The eyes also, I don't know if you see very well, but they're actually animated. I can, so now I can do that very easily. And yes, and here you go. We have, I don't know if this character is animated fully. No. We can have our little animation here. I don't know if it's working. Maybe not with the redshift under, but it's moving. So here you go. We have our little character ready. So we can go back to the to our scene there. See, you can do that after. And I know there is already like a skeleton already in Cinema 4D if you don't want to do that from scratch. For like if you want like to make it work, there is like a ton of different ways to do it. For this one, I just create mine. I mean it's easier for me, but there is like a ton of different ways to do it. And then you can. I did like a little video with everything. Maybe we can. Sorry. Which one? So that is a week, but we saw that already. We don't want to see the video. Do you want to see the video? Maybe for the waiting part? Okay, this part is is what I was talking about just earlier when I select every part one by one, and so I can work on them. And I name everything here, so it's very clean. You also have to link the material together to the selection, otherwise it's not working. So you have the character ready. The next step is the weight. Maybe we can see that very quickly. So yes, I was talking earlier, when every element are isolated, you can work on them way more easily. So the whole process take me usually depends, between almost 1 hour, I would say, for only the waiting. And that's it. And your character is ready. No, we don't want to see that again. And now you can put you're ready to put everything together. So I'm not going to show everything, but it's just you put the element, you put the background, the little details, more details. You put your colors and your texture. So usually I like to create my own texture with Illustrator. So I use some real texture, but I keep it very minimal. So we keep this 2D looking. It's not, I don't want to look too realistic. I like the cartoon style. And then we have lights. We have more lights, and then you create a little animation, and you're ready to post that everywhere if you want. With some sound design is even better. If you know a good sound designer, I take it. And that's it. I hope you liked it. Maybe you learned something. I don't know. And thanks for listening.